Hello, Hathorians, and welcome to another episode of Nano Insights. Today, we're joined by the guys from ARC. How are you guys doing today?
Good. Thanks for
Yeah,
having
great.
us.
Great, thank you. Thanks for
Amazing,
having us here.
amazing, great to have you. So, we're joined by Liam and Jason from ARC. ARC's a play to earn game built on Hathor, and they will be testing Nano Contracts in testnet soon. And today's just an introductory episode to get to know them a bit more, find out about ARC, the history of ARC, and see what's coming in the future. So, without further ado, why don't you introduce yourselves?
Hi, my name's Liam, game dev and founder of the Arc, formerly known as Hathor Arcade. I started getting into crypto in the early part of 2018 and heard about Hathor early part of 2021. My background is in business, particularly in the gas sector. I've been programming and developing inside Unity game engine for a little over 2 years now.
My name's Jason. My role at ARC is game development and economics. My background is I used to work in IT. I'm now manage my own business, which is a security firm.
Amazing. Well, great to meet you guys. So let's dive into your history. So, Arc, I know Liam just said that formerly Hathor Arcade. I remember interviewing you guys a while back, and I love the brand identity of Hathor Arcade. It was really cool at the time. It was during the 2021 NFT craze. A lot of interesting projects we came across that time when we were on our Discord stage. Yeah, the history of Arc. Now, tell us why Hathor was your chain of choice.
The arc stemmed from our initial idea of Hathor Arcade, which came about due to a post Hathor put out in 2021, I think, about Unity integration. I'd been getting into game development some months before and already been in crypto. I thought it sounded like a pretty fun thing to do. Um, the project started to grow and the team eventually grew to five. We released the collection of 930 old school arcade NFTs, which were pretty cool. And they also entitled our holders to airdrops of our token ARC. We also released ours, and I think, correct me if I'm wrong, Neil, it could have been the first game on Hathor, I
Yeah,
think.
it was the first game on Hathor.
Good, yeah. So we'll take that accolade. It was a good learning experience for us to create and release a game on the network. We had some teething issues, but overall it was a success and a good chance to test how future games could work. The idea of the arc, like all good ideas, was a team meeting actually down the pub. Dave and Adam had created a metaverse prototype, and we were thinking of different game ideas we could use it for. Someone said, "What about a space game?" And that's pretty much how it went. Someone then went, "Yeah, we could call it the Ark," and that was how the Ark was pretty much born. It's been a good
Amazing.
experience building on Hathor. The free and instant transactions are actually really important to our use case, and I think this really makes Hathor a good network for gaming.
Liam, that's an amazing story. And yeah, as you said, first game on Hathor. And it must have been quite difficult being, the first because there's no one to really get help from. It's kind of jumping into the deep end, and you guys done it really well. And Jason, tell us about yourself and how you joined ARC.
Yeah, so I actually real life mutual friends with Liam and Adam, who is another person in our project, and they knew that I had a history of playing similar games as to what they were trying to theme. And we were having a chat one day, just before I joined the project, about ideas I had. And Liam and Adam both contacted each other and said, "Look, Jason's got really good ideas. We can use these. We can help him. He can help with development in the game." Um, yeah, and I got approached to be brought on board, and yeah, I'm really enjoying it. And hopefully, the insight I'm giving to them is helping develop the game.
That's great to hear. Teamwork makes the dream work. And sometimes when you're doing it with your friends, you know, some amazing things can come out of those types of projects. So it's great to have you guys working together, and hopefully we'll see great things to come from ARC. So we know that ARC started off, is a play to earn game. Started off as Hathor Arcade and now is ARC. You guys did some really cool NFTs when you started. But let's get into the nitty gritty. Tell us about the game.
Yeah, so Ark is going to be an immersive, space-themed MMO, if you would have it, with aspects of first person and third person. The lobby of the game is based around a large space station, which is called the Ark. There'll be a player-generated market, players will be able to walk around the station, engage with each other, NPCs. Yeah, there'll be game tokens in the game as well. They'll be able to get different skins, different ships, customize their weapons, and ship trails.
Yeah, that sounds awesome. Is there also like a multi-layer like or team aspect to Arc?
Yeah, so basically players will be able to team up with other players. They can engage in a wave defense against NPCs where they can attack or defend the objective. They will gain rewards such as loot drops, and there'll be a player leaderboard within the game as well. There is plans to have a PvP arena where players can engage each other's ships. There'll be a base destruction objectives, and we're also looking at a capture the flag style arena as well.
Yeah, capture the flag is sick. A quick question though, what else can players do if they don't want to, let's say for example, a PvP?
So the other aspect of the game as well is while we'll have these arenas where they can combat, they'll be free roaming in space. So they'll be able to come out of the station. There'll be atmospherics around them, such as planets and asteroids, jump gates. They'll be able to fly around these planets. They'll be able to mine. There'll be safe areas where they can go without the fear of being attacked. And there'll be obviously risk versus reward with that. There'll be areas that aren't safe where the risk versus reward is higher. And they can do that as an individual player, or people can go out and do it as a team. There'll be other players they can have combat with, but there'll also be NPCs for them to deal with as well.
This all sounds very detailed. It doesn't sound like, your standard play to earn game. It's getting quite deep and more metaverse type. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how this develops. I know Liam, you want to talk us through how Arc and Nano contracts are going to come into play with each other.
Yeah, so we've had a few ideas how we think nano contracts could actually help the way the game works. The first one would be staking. So one of the ideas we had would be that players would be able to buy different ships, and depending on sort of the rarity of those, you could stake them, which you then earn ARC tokens and also earn from we're going to try to see if we can do sort of like a renting the ship out. So you'd stake it, but then that would also allow someone to rent it, which you would be able to obviously earn tokens on as well. So that's one aspect we've been looking at. And another one we'd be looking to do if we could would be on the marketplace. So we'd like the marketplace to have a nano contract that could facilitate an auction, sort of bidding, buy now, and all that sort of usual sort of things you'd see. But also trades between players. So if players want to just trade all sorts of random in-game items, they'll be able to, and it will all be completely decentralized, and you're completely safe to use. And the most, I think, the one that I was probably more sort of excited about would be our PvP entry fees. So the idea would work that all participants would deposit amount of tokens, let's say, I don't know, 5 ARC, for instance. Teams would go to battle against another team, and the winning team would have the pot split between them, minus a transaction fee that would go to the ARC. So yeah, so there's a few ideas that we've been sort of spitballing with that we could use it inside the game.
Liam, this all sounds, as I mentioned in the last bit, really detailed and quite ambitious. I'm really looking forward to seeing how it plays out. And look, when the blueprints come out, with the more blueprints that come out, brings more functionality to Arc. So we're really looking forward to see how these blueprints can help aid Arc further. I'm going to ask you what can people expect in the future, but I feel like you've already gone into a lot of it. But I'm still going to ask it. What can we expect in the near future from Arc, and what are you guys working on?
So obviously next year we're hoping to release the ARC, as what we've just described to you. So hopefully, I mean, we don't know exactly when next year, but hopefully earlier part if we can. If not, it might maybe the end of next year. But this year we're going to look at working on the marketplace and seeing if we can get that built around our token ARC, and start having people buy their ships. And alongside that, have a shipbuilder on our website. So you'll be able to buy and customize them with new weapons, skins, thruster trails, and things like that. And we might even drop sort of like a little demo where it'll only be single player, but you could fly out and just see how your ship is sort of going and being built. And also, if we can, with the wallet connect inside the Hathor main wallet on the update, if we could get asteroids working again, that would be pretty cool.
Ships does sound awesome. I'm gonna just put a claim out there that I want my own ship, Liam, and I'm sure a lot of the team members are gonna be interested in having like customized ships.
You got
The
it.
thought of like skins and all of that stuff, and like you said, doing a demo would be really cool. I think what we should do is, let's announce it now actually. Let's do some sort of like launch stream party for when it does go live, and let's do something together because
We're up for it.
I'm super excited. You guys have spoken about a lot of cool things today, and I'm gonna probably message you after this call to be like, guys, show me something. I need to see something now. But
Honestly, we're so excited about developing the game. So when people start to see it and play it, that wow factor hopefully is going to be there, and people are going to love playing it.
for sure, I don't doubt that one bit. And any support you guys need, let us know. We're really rooting for Arc. Everything that's happened so far from Hathor Arcade to where you guys are now is really impressive. And count on the community as well, and the community of builders and other projects. I see that you guys have done some stuff with Kel, a strong ecosystem, are strong friends within the community, whether it comes to users or projects. So count on us all. Well, guys, that was Arc. Guys, it was really good speaking to you to get today. Really interesting, exciting stuff in the pipeline from what you've said today. And the next episode with them will be in the testing phase. We look forward to hearing from Liam and Jason again and their experience with testing on Nano Contracts. But until then, make sure you follow them on their social media, join them on Telegram. They're always in their community channel. And yeah, we'll speak to you on the next one. Take care, guys.
Cheers. Bye.
Cheers, see you later.